Hey guys, how are you? Mike Sagara here with a major update to PPC Entourage Autopilot Manager Feature. This is pretty cool because it's the most requested feature that we've had so far from all of our members. And basically, before this update, you were only able to do optimization on Autopilot. So there's all these advanced features. You were able to do like keyword new bid updates. You're able to do search term optimization. You're able to do all sorts of optimization stuff, day parting, all that stuff. Now we have so excited to announce campaign expansion automation. Okay, guys, so all the things you love about PPC Entourage, a lot of the tools you can now automate inside of the Autopilot Manager in terms of expansion, in terms of getting new keywords, in terms of updating keyword bid prices, all of these things. Let me show you guys a quick demonstration. You can see my screen here. I'm going to go over to a manual campaign. And now check this out. Once you get to the Autopilot Manager, you can choose either between optimization and expansion. So now the Autopilot can do both optimization and expansion for this given campaign. I'm going to click on expansion. And it's going to tell you here that we're going to be looking at a certain amount of data. I recommend going to 60 days, at least 60 days worth of data, because we're going to be collecting a lot of information about different campaigns. We're going to be collecting search term information, and we want to make sure that we have enough information to make sure that the best search terms are put into campaigns as keywords. Let me give you guys a demonstration of how that works. So the first thing that you can do is called keyword targeting expansion. So now basically, if you're getting no impressions on a keyword and you wanted to increase your bid price, you can go ahead and set one of these options so that you can automatically get more exposure, potentially get more exposure to that keyword if it's because of a low keyword bid price. So you would simply select this setting over here, and we will slowly raise your keyword bid price up so that you can start to slowly get more impressions, okay? That's called keyword expansion, and we're helping you get more visibility to that keyword. Now we have search term expansion. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the ACOS scraping campaign and what used to be called Power PPC, search term expansion, this is what you can now do automatically on Autopilot. So check this out. We are going to select an ACOS of 30%. We're going to go down over here. Step 2 is to select the SKUs. I'm going to select, let's say, this SKU and this SKU, and let's do one more. Okay, that's enough. Now, all of the corresponding campaigns for the SKUs that I selected are going to show up right over here. I'm going to select all of those campaigns. I'm going to go down over here. Now, we see that the ASINs are automatically going to be removed because we're not doing product targeting campaign. We'll get to that in a second. Then we're going to look at just brand new keywords. So what this means is we're digging into the search term report and we're finding opportunities. We're finding the search terms that are not keywords in any of the campaigns that you have selected right over here, okay? So basically what we're doing is we're looking at a conglomerate of campaigns, we're looking at all of those campaigns, then we're finding the search terms that are new opportunities for you automatically, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add them automatically to this ad group, or you can add an additional ad group. If you wanna make like an ACOS scraping ad group, you can go ahead and do that. You can then select the match type. Let's do phrase. Let's say we wanted to do phrase in this ad group, and then do it again on another ad group as exact match. Now you can do that simply and easily. You can select a default bid price, let's say $1.45, and then all you gotta do is click on save, guys. Really cool. Now every single day we're gonna be looking at 60 days worth of data. We're gonna be looking at all of those campaigns, and we're gonna add all of the search terms. Oh, I forgot one thing here, guys. This is big. Check this out. Search terms added meet the following criteria. Okay, you can, what we highly recommend is going over here. The minimum number of orders are 3 or more. That means we're only going to put in highly qualified search terms, like really, really good search terms. You could also do it based on CTR percentage, click-through rate percentage, or conversion percentage. That's a little bit more fine-tuned and detailed. I recommend, guys, just going into the minimum number of orders, 3 or more. Setting it there. If you want like the very best of the best, then you could do 5 or more. But since we're only looking at 60 days worth of data, I would say the minimum number of orders, 3 or more. Boom, done. Click on save and you're all done. Okay, guys, now let's dive into the product targeting automation. So I'm on a campaign that has product targeting set up as an ad group already. If you have any manual campaign though, you can do this. You can set up another ad group inside of this autopilot feature and we can automate the product targeting. But just for simplicity's sake, I have a product targeting campaign that's opened up. It's very similar to search term expansion. I'm going to select a target ACOS, 30%. I'm going to select some SKUs that I would like to target. And what that does is basically it allows us to then pick up on the campaigns. So those corresponding campaigns are going to show up right over here. I'm going to select all of those campaigns. There we go. Okay, so now what our system is going to do, it's going to look at the ASINs that come up in the automatic reports. It's going to look at all the product targeting campaigns, and it's going to pull those ASINs, and it's going to look at the very best ASINs, and we're going to do it so that it has a minimum number of orders. You could do 3 or more. I highly recommend 3 or more. Now, all of those ASINs that come up in the automatic campaigns, and everyone always asks like what to do with those ASINs. Now we're going to pull those ASINs, and we have it set here to new ASINs only. So we're only going to pull the ASINs that aren't inside of any of these campaigns yet, inside of a product targeting campaign already. So we're pulling the brand new stuff. These are brand new opportunities. We know they're winners because they have 3 or more orders. Get this, guys, with the 30% ACOS or less, okay? That's a winner. So we wanted to leverage that. We want to target that, and that's what we're going to do with product targeting. Then we're going to select an ad group. Here's an ad group that I have already. We're going to select the default bid price of, let's say, $1.20. And now we are good. So you click on save, and now we're going to be looking at 60 days worth of data. We're going to go through all of those campaigns. We're going to find the winning ASINs that have a 30% ACOS or better with 3 or more orders, and we're automatically going to add it to this ad group. If you wanted to add it to another ad group, you could do that as well. The last tab here is negative product targeting, which is basically the reverse of that. So let's say you have an ASIN that has like 3 or more clicks but no sales. You can then select that over here. You can make this any number you want. If it has 5 clicks and no sales, we can then select the ad group. And in this way, if that particular ASIN is getting lots of clicks and it's causing lots of ad spend, now we can negate that ASIN. This way you don't have to spend money on it. So the theory here is we want to put the best of the best in the product targeting, but if we're doing the product targeting campaign and it doesn't work out, we want to capture that right away and do a negative product targeting on autopilot. Guys, set up some campaigns right away. This is really, really cool. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you get a lot of value out of the product targeting automation and the campaign expansion automation. Once again, I'll be on Facebook in our group. If you have any questions, please let me know. Talk to you soon.